Ready. Okay, hello everyone. My name's Tanya Sheldon and I am late. But I am excited to be here. I've been so excited for this all day. I love when I get to present this information to people. It is my heart and soul. I live in Meridian, Idaho. I'm originally from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And tonight I get to share with you a business and products that have been a part of my life for the last 13 years. So I'm going to share my screen so you have some visuals as we go along that can not only help me stay on track, but will also give you visuals as we go along as to what we're talking about. Okay, so what I get to share with you tonight, the company is called LifeVantage. And again, this came into my life in October 2011 at a time when I was a stay-at-home mom, two little girls, and my husband was working and sick all the time. He was working while dealing with gout all the time. He was flying when he had gout. He had high blood pressure, and he was kind of a walking time bomb. And I wanted to get to work for our family. I wanted to bring in extra income, but I didn't want to have a boss. I didn't want to work for anyone else. And this came into my life and pretty much checked all the boxes. And I'll tell you more of my story as we go along here. But LifeVantage, we are an activation company and we represent all of the products that you see here tonight. I'm not going to go through every single one of them with you, but I will highlight a few of our main products to give you kind of an overall view of what we represent. But the categories that we get to encapsulate here at LifeVantage are the daily essentials, multi-nutrients, multivitamins, the anti-aging category, heart and eye health, skincare, hair care, energy, immunity, and even something for your canine. Do all of those sound familiar to you? It's something that people are looking for today, and it's something that people will not stop looking for. At LifeVantage, we call ourselves the activation company. We want you to take our products that then will allow your body to make what it needs to live a healthy life. Now, where we started with an ABC primetime investigative report. And I usually tell you, get back to the person that invited you and have them send you that ABC report. And tonight, I'm going to show it to you. And it's not very long, and I want you to watch it with an open mind, an empty cup. I don't want you to think about how old it looks. I want you to listen to the information because I was watching it before I got on here again. That's probably why I was late. But the information in this ABC report is as relevant today as it has ever been. So I'm going to share that with you right now, and then I'll tell you how we got to where we are today.
You want to get an edge on turning back the clock with just a few pills? Who doesn't? Well, it's no longer science fiction, but science possibility, a potential breakthrough. As I found out firsthand, there may be a way to erase years, at least inside my body. Granted, it's down the road, but some scientists are wondering if a new pill I took might offer a very long life. It may not look like the fountain of youth, but inside this nondescript building, I'm about to become part of an exciting experiment, a kind of guinea pig. Dr. McCord, okay. I'm here at the University of Colorado in Denver to meet Dr. Joe McCord, a world-renowned scientist. This is pretty exciting stuff you're finding, huh?
It is. We're very excited about it.
His latest research could very well unravel the mystery of aging itself. And his decades of experiments may have the potential of adding years to people's lives and possibly prevent chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. It all centers around this small yellow pill, and for me, it begins with a blood test.
Yeah, there we go.
Wouldn't be the first time I've given blood for this company. They want to check my levels of something called T-bars, which is a rough indicator of a person's actual age. T-bars can identify a condition known as oxidative stress, a kind of measure of the wear and tear on our bodies. Oxidative stress, like the rusting of an engine, is not a good thing.
Bad for the body,
Leading to disease.
and leading to malfunction, and importantly, leading to what we call aging. It is a slow progression of increasing oxidative stress. That's the main characteristic biochemically of the aging process.
The problem of aging begins with the very food we eat to give us energy. As our cells burn that food, they also release toxic chemicals. Those chemicals, you may know them as free radicals, react with all the components of our cells, literally bombarding them millions of times per second, damaging all our cells. The result? Oxidative stress, and we all have it. The body fights back with a system of defenses. It makes two antioxidant enzymes, catalase and SOD, whose job is to gobble up the free radicals before they can harm our cells.
So, doctor, how often do I take these?
And so, here I go. With that swallow, I've just become part of a potentially landmark scientific experiment.
Doesn't taste bad.
It's called Protandim, and tests on both mice and humans have already shown that it revs up the manufacture of those good enzymes in our bodies. More enzymes, fewer free radicals to harm us.
Right now, all we know is that this preparation decreases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not a disease, just like aging is not in itself a disease, but it's something that accompanies and is attached to many disease processes. So you can see the age-related.
Normally, oxidative stress, measured by those T-bars, increases with age. But in Dr. McCord's tests, taking just one pill of Protandim a day reversed that trend for everyone at every age, even for an 80-year-old.
They all are reduced to the level of oxidative stress that one would expect, frankly, in a newborn or a very young child.
High oxidative stress is associated with more than aging. It's been linked to hundreds of illnesses.
It's at the very center of many diseases: liver disease, diabetes, emphysema, asthma. I've studied all of these: strokes, heart attacks.
Even mental disease.
Yes,
Depression?
Alzheimer's disease, depression.
Dr. James Crapo with the National Jewish Medical Center in Denver is also researching Protandim for the company. But what about my progress? After nearly 2 weeks now, it's time to get my results. Dr. McCord calculates the numbers. The result? My level of oxidative stress has declined dramatically.
45%, that's excellent.
Just look at where I fall on the graph, before and after.
Which, if extrapolated back, is the level you would see in a newborn baby.
Would you suggest I keep taking this supplement?
I would. I can't guarantee it's going to extend your life. I can't guarantee it's going to eliminate any diseases or cure any diseases.
But we do know that oxidative stress is part of those disease processes. But I don't want to wait until I'm 80 years old and find out that I should have taken it.
I don't either. Isn't that amazing? Have any of you seen anything remotely similar or as mind-blowing as that even still today? I mean, that was done in 2005, right? It's as relevant today as it's ever been. People are more aware of what they're putting in their body and being proactive for their health than they've ever been. Here's what happened after that ABC report aired. There were doctors and researchers all over the world that said, if your product does what you say it's going to do, lowering oxidative stress, then we want to study that product. That does not happen with plant-based products, with natural supplements. You will find studies on the ingredients, but not on a product as a whole. So you can see here on the left, as you look at this whole chart, I know that there is something on here that you or someone in your family has been afflicted with. So as you hear the information tonight, even if it's not for you, don't shut it off and don't shut down. Think of people that you might know that need to hear this, because we truly need more people telling the story of activation and telling the story of LifeVantage. People are praying for answers to help them to what they are dealing with. And we have solutions to so many different things. Lowering oxidative stress, you can look at all the different dysfunctions that are that are related to high levels of oxidative stress. Now, when those researchers and scientists said we want to start studying your product, Protandim, they started studying it, and those studies are put onto pubmed.gov. That is where researchers and scientists and doctors go for their information. When I got started in LifeVantage in 2011, there were about 80,000 studies on oxidative stress at that time. If you go to PubMed today and you type in oxidative stress, you're going to see close to 400,000. That tells me it is a problem and people are looking for solutions. This is one of the studies that was done by one of the universities that studied our product. And they said, while no doubt it is too early to make a conclusion, it is difficult to escape the suggestion that we may be on the verge of a new literature on health effects of NRF2, which may well be the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. That is in quotes from Washington University. Now, NRF2, this is our flagship product, Protandim NRF2. And that NRF2 simply is the pathway that Protandim turns on. So when you take Protandim, you are turning on a pathway that allows your body to make antioxidants. And your body's own antioxidants are 1,000,000 times stronger than any antioxidant you could take, any antioxidant supplement, whether it's blueberry, even if you're eating good. We want you to eat good. We want you to exercise. We want you to plant all that you need for a healthy soil. But our bodies need more help than they ever have before because of our environment, because of our food, because of our soil, technology, everything. And reducing oxidative stress is a huge foundational, fundamental thing. So this little yellow pill, this blue bottle, Protandim NRF2, is backed by 30 plus peer-reviewed studies and 7 US patents. My husband and I have been taking it for 13 years. I will never, ever stop. I didn't have anything wrong with me when I started. I simply found out that high levels of oxidative stress were linked to everything I looked up in my family history. So I just thought it made sense that instead of taking my multivitamin that I really knew nothing about and knew not what it was doing for me, I was going to invest in this for the rest of my life and give my body a fighting chance to possibly not have to deal with what my family's dealt with. For my husband, it was a very quick turnaround for him, and this completely changed his life. Completely changed his life. And I can tell you more about that as we go on. So we took Protandim and we branded it. And we put the name Protandim on 3 different products, but they all activate a different pathway in the body. And that's what you're going to learn is our products have this beautiful layering effect so that when you take them together, there's a synergy that happens. And that synergy makes those products stronger than they would be on their own individually. So this is called our Protandim Tri-Synergizer. Synergy that happens when you take all 3 together. And the 3 of them will amplify making antioxidants. That's the first one I told you about. Boosting mitochondria in your cells, that's the energy of your cell, and NAD, that's detoxifying and cleaning your cell. You can listen to any podcast today, any professional person on Instagram that talks about health, and you're going to hear about these 3 things: oxidative stress, mitochondria, and NAD. And we're giving you products that when you take them, your body will make what it needs to activate all 3 of those pathways. When you take them together, the Tri-Synergizer, here's what happens with the layering and synergy. 73% increase in the gene responsible for fighting that oxidative stress. So it was good with Protandim NRF2, but when we put it together, it increased that even more by 73%. 90% increase in the gene responsible for your mitochondria health. So it's good on its own, but when you put them together, it increased it by 90%. They did not know this was going to happen when they put them together. The 3 of these together, patented. 120% gene increase in mitochondria turnover, the cell turnover, 128% increase in your NAD pathway, cleaning out, detoxifying the cells, and 220% increase in that central enzyme for NAD synthesis. That's really scientific, but it's a really good thing for your body, and it increases by 227% when they are together. That is amazing. The science is there to prove it. So then we got ourselves into the collagen category. Taking collagen, literally being able to take our liquid collagen in this beautiful amber bottle that protects the synergy and the ingredients of the collagen so that your body can not only make its own, activate its own collagen, but maintain what it has and replenish as well. Our key ingredient in our collagen is ruby red quinoa. Such a cool name. Ruby red quinoa extract. Look that up and you'll see all the science benefits of that. But here's what we found with our collagen. You can see from week 0 to week 8, the density of collagen in the body doubled. So the collagen density went from 30.5 to 68.5 in 8 weeks with this product. So you're activating your own collagen production in your body. So what did we do? Of course, we put it with Protandim, our flagship product. What will they do together in synergy? And there was magic that happened. There's a study that talks about it that we could get to you. But basically, to sum it up, it stops cellular stress. It stops the cellular stress cycle. It helps what is called fibroblasts reduce unnecessary signals to the immune system so that your cells can recover more quickly from a constant stress cycle. Who would not want that to be happening in their body? I am telling you, Protandim Nerve 2, our highest selling product, right? It was selling like crazy when we started in 2009 as a company. But when we added collagen to it, this is our #1 selling stack right now because people can tell that it's working, whether it's externally or it's internally with their joints, their muscles, the way that they less aches and pains, their brain, the brain fog, they know that it's working for them. So you take the Healthy Glow Stack, that is what this is called, and you will see 100% increase in type 1 collagen, which supports so many different functions and organs in your body in just 8 weeks. That's our Healthy Glow Stack. Here are some before and afters that will show you a little bit more of how it's working for you in the body. Over here on the left, this is our friend Bobby Wagner, and this is from June to November, using just the Healthy Glow Stack and our fat burn. And he was down 30 pounds using this. Now, I love this one here because it's showing you how these two together can really help with the elasticity of your skin. I'll go back real quick because when we came out with collagen, for the first time, I had so many friends that were feeling more comfortable wearing skirts and shorts for a very long time because of the way it changed the tone and the texture of their skin in their legs. Amazing. We have before and afters for days with this product. Then Axio. This is our energy drink category. I love Axio. If you take Axio, it's going to help your body make brain messengers and give you a really sustained, calm energy. You may feel a little bit of jitters sometimes if you're sensitive to caffeine, but it's very little because we have caffeinated and we do have decaf. It doesn't happen often, but we have the two, right? But with that, you're not going to feel a high and a low or a crash and a burn. You're getting a sustained, calm energy that allows you to focus and do what you need to do. And it's also a mood booster. I am telling you, I've seen it in my children. But this in the middle here is the perfect example, sorry about that, of what this can do for you. This is a 9-year-old after 1 week, and he was on Axio and also Protandim. Axio and Protandim Nerve 2, and you can see the difference in his handwriting. And this is what caught the attention of so many of us in the beginning, were people giving Axio to their child, letting them take it to school in a water bottle. You can dilute it a little bit more if you want. And teachers calling back and saying, what are you doing? they're behaving better, they're getting along with people, they're getting their work done, they're quieter. It literally was giving them the ability to focus. And that then got the attention of a lot of adults, right? If it's working for them, I want to do this same thing. Amazing, amazing product. We even have brain scans showing how well it works. This is our skincare line, one of the 4 steps in our skincare system, just to show you the quality and integrity of how clean our products are. This product rates a 0 on the Think Dirty app. It has a cranberry peptide in it, and this is a night cream, and it's meant to replace the retinols that we want to use. So it's a cranberry peptide, no retinol, and it helps with 11 signs of aging. It is creamy, luxurious, and it feels phenomenal on the skin. Very, very clean skincare system. And then we just went into, in October, we came out with our Mind Body System, couldn't have picked a better name, which is a GLP-1 activator. You take the Mind Body System, 2 products in a system, and it's going to activate. Do you see the trend here? It's going to activate your body's GLP-1 hormone. Did you know, how many of you knew that GLP-1 was a hormone? Or how many of you thought that GLP-1 was a shot that everybody was taking to try to lose weight? That's what I thought. And then I got educated, and I was so grateful that I learned about the GLP-1 hormone that is in my lower gut that is responsible for so many functionalities of my body. The GLP-1 hormone, when it is turned on and it is regulated, it will help regulate your appetite, your blood sugar levels. It's going to help promote feelings of fullness and satiety in your body. It helps with the communication to the brain, hence the mind body name. And at ideal levels, it's going to help you not overeat and succumb to your cravings. And will also, it helps with the production to slow down as we age, that ability to have the sugar cravings and have the cravings that we had once before. It slows that down and even turns them off. So take Mind Body System, you make your GLP-1 hormone. We did a study. Of course, we did a clinical study. It was a 12-week human clinical study, and it was for 12 weeks. And it increased the GLP-1 hormone by 140% on average. 140% on average. I still do not know of anything on the market that is as wholesome and good as ours, that has a clinical study behind it, and that also says it activates it by 140%. Okay. After 8 weeks, there was an average of 9 pounds lost. And after 12 weeks, an average of up to 25 pounds lost. The really cool thing here is 100% who lost weight lost no muscle. That is huge, because we all know as we age, that is the most important thing that we can have on our side for us is muscle mass, to keep us sturdy, keep us up, keep us balanced, and help us to just live a good quality life. Some lost up to 27% in visceral fat. 82% took back control of their relationship with food. Yes, we did. And 95% had decreased sugar cravings. So with the healthy weight stack, what do you think we did? We put it with Protandim Nerf 2. We layered it again with our flagship product that always brings it home for us. And what happened? Synergy. These 3 together are called our healthy weight stack. And this is what we found in our study. We're calling this the renovation crew, activating 22 new genes to restore, rebuild, and renew internal organs. This is going to blow your mind. Buckle up. Look at this. The renovation crew, this healthy weight stack, it helps tissue cells remain structurally strong, like bricks with mortar. I don't know about you, but as I age, help my tissues remain strong. Thank you very much. Can you believe that? That's amazing. It helps tissue cells regenerate. How many people are looking for things like that through crazy injections and spending thousands upon thousands of dollars? Like, we're giving that to you in the most simplest way to take a system that is so good for you. And it's improving coordination, signaling, and impulses with new tissue cells and nerves. That's bananas. But it makes sense because if your GLP-1 hormone is directly related to the communication to the brain, hence our mind body name again, wouldn't it make sense that when you're cleaning out that pathway and the brain is functioning at a cleaner, more clarified state, that of course you're going to have better coordination, better balance? It just makes sense. But that's where having Protandim comes in as well. So there was amplified metabolism with 9 new fat and fatty acid pathways, and then 4 new antioxidant pathways. That is phenomenal, our healthy weight system. Here's some before and afters. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. People that have been on the system for at least 3 months now, but it's been out since October. And I am telling you, this is not something that you say, oh, I'll try it for 30 days. I literally had someone that ordered the system, and after a week, she said to me, I've been on it a week. I don't know if I'm going to keep going on. And I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, I'm just feeling really full. And I'm like, you're insane. I literally told her this. She knows I told her this. I'm like, you're not stopping this. I'm like, your body deserves time to heal. You have to give this time. And now she's been doing great. We just put her dose back a little bit. This is something new for so many people because our guts are not used to all these nutrients. Our guts are not used to turning on our GLP-1 hormone. Everybody thought it was a shot until we came out with this and said, it's a hormone in the body you need to turn on. Nobody's educated us on this. And now we get to do that. And we get to walk you through getting your gut healthy again. And it can be a journey. For some people, it happens really quickly. And for others, it's a little bit of a journey. But if you give it time, oh my gosh, the education. I mean, if you've been on this and you've been using it and it has taught you a lot about your body, will you please put it in the chat? Because it has taught me so much about my body. This is my dear friend, Gloria. Her life has completely changed from this system. She jokes that she's tried many, many different fad diets, and she has been pear-shaped her entire life. And she'll lose weight, but then it always comes back. And she can never lose in her lower body. You can see, obviously, she has lost in her lower body. And for the first time in her life, she was able to buy boots that she could zip up. Life has changed. This is October 14th to October 7th, 11 weeks later. Look at the difference that is happening in this beautiful woman. Then this is my friend Al. It's been changing his life as well. And not only physically for him, but also mentally. Just what it's doing for people mentally is huge. Oh my gosh, this is all wonky. I was looking at this slide before we came on, but we're just going to keep it where it is. And I want you to know that with this slide, the results for my dear friend, Marcy Nettles, it's hard to see, I know, but her cholesterol levels went from 214 to 183. Her A1C 5.8 to 5.5, and her cortisol levels went down 5 points, you guys. 5 points. This is really working wonders in the body. So, in a month, reducing oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. That's what we can say Protandim Nerve 2 does. Our flagship product, the first one I talked to you about. In 2 months, increasing catalase by 202%, decrease the depth of crow's feet, increase skin moisture. That's our true science liquid collagen. And 3 months, increase GLP-1 by an average of 140% in our mind-body system with GLP-1, our 12-week clinical study. Study upon study upon study, facts upon facts upon facts on how the synergy of our products work in your body. If you want to see more science and more research on our mind-body system, we have a link that the person that invited you to this call can get to you and show you exactly what happened in that study that we did. I have to tell you, I have had a sweet tooth my entire life. I want sugar after every meal. I want ice cream always. All I would ever think about is sugar. And then I would try to get the healthy sweets. But my body knows sugar is sugar. Our bodies know that. And when I started the mind body system, I literally was so skeptical. I really didn't think that it would work for me because I thought God just made me to really like sugar. God did not make us to like sugar. It is our environment and the world and the food that is produced and everything that's put on a shelf that then equips our body to want and crave sugar. But it is not how we were designed and not how we were made. And this system can literally get you into the state that you were designed to be in, where your body craves nutrients. It craves the good things for you. It wants to show muscle again. It wants you to have that muscle. It wants you to take care of it. And it takes care of that by turning on that hormone and getting your mind right as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful system. So at LifeVantage, we take the products so that your body can make what it needs to live a very healthy quality life. And we did not stop there. Like I said at the beginning of this call, we need more people sharing the story. I know there are people in your life, there are people in my life that I probably still haven't talked to yet that need to know these products exist because they are looking for a solution. Now, when you can solve problems, that's when you have opportunity on your hands. And I know this part of the presentation can always be uncomfortable for people, but I'm telling you, when this came into my life, my husband was sick. I wanted him to feel better. Protandim Nerve 2 changed his life in 30 days. He has been through the worst, most stressful time in his last 13 years while we've been a part of this company. And the fact that he's still here standing today and that those stressful situations did not take him down or make him really sick, I attribute it fully to these products 120%, 1,000%. But this business and what it's done for us, I was ready, like I said, to not have a boss, and I wanted to have more income at the end of the month, and I wanted to make a difference in the lives of other people. So the solutions that we have are all the products that I just showed you, and 82% of adults are trying to manage their weight right now. 120 million are trying to actively lose weight. 3 out of 5 experience low energy or exhaustion. 43% are living with chronic pain, and 62% are using some kind of anti-aging product. That is what we represent. We have solutions for all of that. As a company, like I said, when the ABC report aired, there were doctors, researchers all over the world that wanted to do studies on it. And the ABC report said, for more information, go to abcnews.com. And a lot of people did. There were a lot of people wanting the product, but they didn't have the infrastructure to get it out to everybody. So from there, they put it on the store shelf. But it just blended in with every other supplement and vitamin. So they were about to sell out the company. It wasn't selling very well. No one really knew what it did sitting on a store shelf. But the gentleman they brought in said, there is a story here to be told. What if you just change your distribution model? So they kept it on the retail shelf, put it in the hands of people. And when they put it in the hands of people and people started sharing with others and sharing the story, they tripled their sales. So we took it off the retail shelf. We became LifeVantage in 2009. We are publicly traded today. We are debt free. Our stock is blowing the roof off the place. It's just been crazy what is happening with our company right now because of the different categories of health and wellness that we are in. And when you look at the trends, that I don't know if the trends of people wanting to lose weight and get healthier will ever go away. But being an affiliate marketing, direct selling, people are able to make a really solid income from that today. And in January 4th, 2004, they did a study and it said approximately that the average annual pay for an affiliate marketing in the United States would $82,015 a year. We can give you that opportunity here. And we have entered the weight loss season, right? And another trend is people are looking for quick fixes, and those quick fixes aren't always the healthiest option for them. And it can wreak havoc on their body. And we have something that's not necessarily always going to give them a quick fix, but it's going to teach them a lot about their body. It's going to put their body in the right state so that it can lose weight at a healthy range and feel good while you're doing it. Feel good while you're doing it and doing it in a very healthy way. And they state that this GLP-1 market is expected to be between 138 billion and 200 billion by 2031. That is opportunity, especially when you have something like we have that's changing lives so much internally. And like we said, you can see that through the lab. So you can evolve and earn here by sharing the product, by growing a team, leading a movement. It's completely up to you what you want to do with this opportunity. If you just want to share with customers, you can create a really great solid income just by building a customer base. If you decide you want to build a team, there are really amazing, phenomenal ways that you can create those leveraged level commissions. That is what has made such a difference in my life and my family's life, is by organically building a team. And when you build a team, you're building another family. You're meeting people that you never would have otherwise known had you not said yes. And these are the ranks in our company. I know they don't mean anything to you. This is the amount of product volume that's going through their businesses on a monthly basis. And then this is the average income that people are making in this company right now. And I'm telling you, when I got to this point right here between 250 and like $650 a month, it was huge for our family, because when I said yes, I was scared to death. I had done 7 other network marketing companies before I said yes to this. And I was like, how is this going to be different? But I was ready to make it work. I was at high noon, ready to do whatever it took to finally succeed in this and make a difference in my family's life. And my husband got laid off the week after I said yes. And then a few months later, while we were living in Colorado, he said, "What do you think of Idaho?" And I said, "Where's Idaho? Who lives in Idaho?" I didn't want to go to Idaho, but we took a job in Idaho and he had to take a pay cut in the process of it. And this paycheck right here closed that gap. It helped close that gap. And then I don't know how many years later, 5, 6 years later, life happened. We were walking in a really low valley. And do you know what helped us walk through that? Right here. It was like an extra $1,500 to $7,500 a month, in that range, that I was making, that allowed me to be present for my family, show up for my family, do what I needed to do, not worry about having to speak to a boss, clock in, or answer to anyone. But while I took care of my family, I had a team that continued to work on their behalf for their families and their customers, and that allowed me to continue to get a leveraged income check that continued to come in. I don't know where else you can do that. I just don't. Now, this is my heart. These are people on my team at different levels in the company, and they all have their own different story. Sweet Vicky, she's in Nebraska. She said yes to LifeVantage for community. She wanted to be around good people and she wanted to personally develop herself. And boy, howdy, has she. She is on the greatest journey of her life. And she's only just beginning. And I get to be a part of that. What better thing is there in the world than to be able to walk beside people, hold their hand, help them make a great income, and grow themselves to walk in the confidence that they were designed and made to walk in? And then sweet Laura, she's a mom of 7. She has homeschooled 7 children. She lives in Vail, Colorado, and she loves science. She cannot get enough of science. Her and Vicky cannot be more opposite. Vicky loves people, right? I'd laugh because I'm the same way. I You tell me the cliff notes of the science. I just want to take care of people and I want to make them feel good, and I know the products work, right? Laura loves the science and she just envelops herself in that. And she's been able to make an amazing side income for her family. And it's going to be able to be a legacy for her children as she goes. She's brought in so many of her adult children into this business. And then this is me, of course, over here. And I do this business today for these people and for my team and to continue to build a legacy for my children and for my family because I don't want my sisters, my mom, dad to ever be in lack or in need. And if they are, I want to be able to be the one to take care of them. And this opportunity gives me that. It can give you that. I promise you, we've never been at a better place in a better time. Wildlife Vantage, why now? Why not? You have really good people that will come in. You don't have to do this on your own. We have all kinds of consultants, like I said, whether you want to do it for the lowest price and maybe share now and again, whether you want to do it just to have customers and you don't want to build a team, it is all up to you what you want to do with it. But our company, 2025, we say, will be the year that LifeVantage becomes a household name. So whether you want to become a customer or a consultant, we have places for you to fit in. So these are different stacks. We always take you to a stack because the stacks are basically what I showed you through this presentation. You put Protandim Nerve 2 as your foundation and then layer on top of it whatever it is that you need to help you with your health journey. Here we've got our healthy weight stack. I showed you that. That would be the mind body system with Protandim. Our premium stack comes in with the collagen and then our healthy weight pro stack, then you get our fat burn and the Axio with that. The stacks are where it's at because you get the biggest discount. But an even bigger discount comes when you become a consultant. You pay a one-time fee, you pick a pack to get yourself in, you set up your subscriptions so that you're a product of the product, and now you get to share. And you don't ever have to pay that fee ever again. You get your own website, you get the app, you get team support, you get Facebook groups that you get to be a part of that will help you. I mean, support for days that will support your journey. And these are some of the packs that we have that will help you get in. There's all different price points. There's 11 that are available to you. And the last thing I want to tell you, as a business, having a home-based business is an amazing write-off, but we also, just to really pin it home that LifeVantage is here to stay, you can have health insurance through our company as well. And that can be a saving grace. The gentleman that started this company, it's phenomenal. It's called Clearwater, and they really don't like insurance companies, so they created their own. There's a holistic plan. There's they just do insurance in a way that I've never seen before that really makes you feel comfortable and covered, and you don't have to qualify for it. The minute you become a consultant, you're in and you can have insurance with LifeVantage. It is truly that simple. So I just want to thank you for joining me tonight. I again am so sorry that I got on late, but I want to thank you for being here. I hope that the information brought value to you tonight. Please get back to the person that invited you to listen to this playback or listen tonight. And if you have any questions, let them know and they will answer those for you and then help you make the next best decisions for what's going to work best for you. Okay? Thanks for being here.